Good morning. Hey, there you are. Now, he don't got a name yet, but he's working on it. I can't ask him to do much more than that, than to participate. It's familiar-esque. Now, I only say that in the sense of, look at the title, is this evil? Now, I am not an expert. But I took a little road trip the other day, and ironically enough, Thelema was the topic that we listened to. We listened to 3 hours. So, my brother sent me a video. Now, I can't find the video, so if he links it down below in a comment, we'll check it out. But what I have in my text messages is Allison Crowley, funny, and Thelema. Now, it's got other pronunciations. I go with Passio because Passio is where this is through someone else, but I'll link it down below.
I think this is the last tradition I'm going to cover. It's called Thelema, one of my favorite occult traditions.
My bad. Technical difficulties as always.
I think this is the last tradition I'm going to cover. It's called Thelema, one of my...
Okay, and then other people, New Age, other people, I'm not, but I'm going with Passio's Thelema. Now, it is Aleister Crowley's, I believe his system, the Golden Dawn, I think, practices Thelema. And to make this really quick for the people who don't want to watch, no, actually, the practice itself wouldn't be. But if your grasp of natural law is flawed and the do as thou wilt, do as you will is misinterpreted as feed the flesh and the immoral, then you're forgetting, I think, what's the second about love? Love is the law, and you corrupting that. So I don't know enough, but I think if you're into Luciferian anal sex magic, the big group has got something for you. All right. The practice, which I hear it would be wise to go tarot. What was the path? Tarot, all of the Masonic Lodge, Rosicrucians, all of Rosicrucianism, and then Thelema. And I think that's how you'd progress. Now, I'm going with what I learned, not with what, I practiced. It's way too advanced for me, but I will say, as time spent within LaVey's system, there is lots of occulted knowledge to easily be corrupted. So, pathwalker beware. To my brother, the songs are, if what I saw on the video, what you sent me was correct with the capes and you're veering into the eyes wide shut, do as you will, pleasure the flesh, self. And right, that adherence to natural law wouldn't do that. You would, Ange and I were just talking about this. I read, was that Physics of the Impossible or Miku Kaku's? I don't know how to say his name. I'm shit with all this, but I read the book. It's what sort of planet and world would we need to create lightsabers, which that one's just a fantasy thing. Containment's the problem, right? But floating space stations and colonizing other planets, everything you see in Star Trek, less the, socialist undertones. Or the fascist overtones in the, empire and their inability to put a, guardrail on anything. Yeah, you're stupid. You fell off the edge. Power. It's all crap. But point is we need to be able to harness the sun for all its energy according to this book. And right now, right, we fight over bad ideas. So, would you like to free yourself from the trappings of the entire world? I think Thalima's would be a hell of a calling. I think it's super hard, and I'm not going to go down the yoga path to line up my chakras to resonate and spirit quest anyway. So, but as a person who covets knowledge, I do like knowing about it, and yeah, it turns out that it's that word comes from Crowley, who, as Passio will say, instead of trying to emulate his life, his knowledge was valid, his life's examples poor. Now that's his me. I hope trying to use the trivium to break down hours of what he said into, wow, 6 minutes here. Now, is it evil? I really think evil's a weird word. Can you work tons of negative, self-driven, magical workings with it? Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Right? You can touch self in many ways with that. But then, the occulted secrets of the universe on the other side of it. So, I mean, hey, phew, what do you know? Now, he left. He don't got a name, so it don't matter. I don't got no way to call him yet. But things are good. I even opened the door and let him go outside, and he followed me back in. So, I don't want to. I don't. Nah. Looking at Mark right there, did I put any sort of love and emotions and energies into my old cat? Do I find it weird that one that looks kind of just like him shows up and really seems comfortable with me? I don't know. Ange believes it more than I do. But then I've willed other things into being, and the people who saw it believed it a lot more than I did. I can't put that big payout on the end. That seems self-serving. I just sort of hope for the best for others around me and see where that drags me. Caught up in the tale of a success comet. It's not working very well, but safety, love, security, and companionship with the things around me. Oh, the flying colors there. So what do you want? Does money fix all your problems, or does being able to function within your own societal sphere, with means to an end here and there? I'm not trying to divide them both, but I'm just saying maybe it's more than just self gratification you need to focus on to have successful navigation through the waters of life. There, hey. Wow, still under 10 minutes. Yeah, Thelema. Alan, check it out. It's very... watch Passio. You want to learn some of the stuff that where you instead of thinking I'm crazy, he has put in the time, the effort. It's good knowledge. It really is. It's occulted stuff. So, I mean, the normies will look at you like, what are you talking about? He's the devil. Or they'll know, Mr. Crowley is, about Aleister Crowley. But, they won't understand. And I didn't. I equated the man to the teachings. And even though I'd read one of his books and I realized that he spent a lot of time doing some of this crazy stuff to break free from, addiction. It gets complicated. Complicated cat. I will say that. Complicated. But then it's different when you have elites, hey, I'm going to go, hey, here, take my mansion for the summer and, do a bunch of blow and then heroin, then blow, then heroin, and have a bunch of crazy Victorian group sex. I mean, that's what I took from Diary of a Madman. I don't know what other people took from it, but rich people have a lot of times to give each other their houses, do drugs, and have sex parties. Weird. Who knew? Who knew when you couldn't be told no, you'd bang dope and strange hookers? Later.